What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chiefs Chat. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Chiefs' upcoming game against the Chicago Bears. And yeah, we're playing the Chicago Bears, so might as well book it as a win for the Chiefs. I mean, come on. The Bears, if you guys aren't keeping up with the way that they've been playing this season, it hasn't been pretty whatsoever. They're 0-2, and it's not looking like things are improving over there. For the Bears, man, Justin Fields, a promising young quarterback. A lot of people very high on Justin Fields coming into this season. I was one of those people, admittedly. I thought Justin Fields, he was going to take a big step up this season. And I know we're only 2 games into the season, but it's looking rough for him so far. So I think this game here, coming up against the Chiefs, is a big make or break game for Justin Fields, because the Bears are going up against a defense in Kansas City that just shut down the Jaguars' offense, didn't even let them score a single touchdown, which is pretty impressive considering they've got Trevor Lawrence, who we know is a pretty proven, nice quarterback, definitely a top 5, top 10 type quarterback in this league. We were able to shut him down pretty easily. So Justin Fields, he's going to have a big test ahead of him. And man, it's hard not to feel confident as a Chiefs fan, going against the Chicago Bears. This just seems like, more of a morale booster, honestly, than a challenge. If we're taking a look at, this game against the Bears. But yeah, Justin Fields is going to have a big test, and I'm looking for the defense, man, to step up in a big way. And really, I think after this game, potentially, considering the fact that we're going against an offense that's just been struggling quite a bit, this could be a game that really solidifies our defense and starts to put us on the map. Because I just don't hear enough people talking about how dominant our defense has been. Not nearly enough, okay? I mean, we've got Chris Jones obviously back from injury, but then we've got Nick Bolton, who made a couple of really nice plays last week and has solidified himself as a really good linebacker. Let's not forget about Drew Tranquill, a guy who we acquired via offseason signing from the Chargers. L'Jarius Sneed is freaking awesome. This guy is a stellar cornerback for us. Let's not forget about Justin Reed, our big offseason acquisition a couple of years ago. We've just got a lot of great players on defense, and it's starting to really show. A lot of our younger guys like Justin Watson, they're starting to come in, they're starting to get a little bit more experienced, and they're really starting to shine on this defense. George Karlaftis is another guy who's really starting to shine as well. So we've got a lot of big names in our defense, and I think this game against the Bears, man, if we do what everybody expects us to do and shut down the Bears offense, we could really start to put ourselves on the map as a really good defense. As I stated in the last video, I'm just super confident in our team as a whole, considering the fact that we have such a good defense. I mean, Patrick Mahomes with a really good defense, that's just a recipe for another Super Bowl championship, if you ask me. Come on. But yeah, in this game against the Bears, I'm just looking for us to shut them down as expected. It almost seems like the Chiefs have a tendency of performing bad against teams that we should be able to just handle no problem. And I'm thinking back at that Texans game last year where we're going up against the Texans, who at the time I think only had 1 or 2 wins, and it ended up going to overtime. I just feel like that feels like a similar type of game where it's this team is bad, this shouldn't even be close, but somehow it's going to end up being close. Something just tells me that's going to be the case. And as I stated, sorry, I don't know why I was stuttering so much. As I stated, the Bears, I do see them as a team that could potentially be, trending upwards, just considering the fact that Justin Fields, he's a good young quarterback, and they're really trying to figure out what works in that offense. The coaching, I mean, all of last season, and then obviously to start this season, it hasn't been good at all. And I'm not even talking about the coaching, just offense. I mean, it's defensively too. It's been really rough for the Bears. Their defense has not been good so far. Wasn't good last year. I remember a time when it used to be, obviously back in '85. That's not what I'm referring to, but even just a couple of years ago, it was pretty good. Eddie Jackson was a big name. I remember. Sorry, I don't know why I'm starting so much. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely looking for the defense to shut down Justin Fields as expected. And then on offense, I think this could be a really, really good opportunity. I feel like I say it every week just because Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes. He's going to, throw the ball 40 or 50 times and get 300 yards, get a few touchdowns. But I want to see some big step ups, like just from our running backs. Isaiah Pacheco had a really, really nice, efficient game last week. And I think if we give him more carries, he's going to be just really nice in terms of guy who can just, take, close to 20 carries a game and just be productive with those carries. I think as of right now, he's averaging just under 5 yards a carry. So why not continue to feed him and see what he can do in our offense? It seems like based on the way that we're handling our running back situation, we've got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we've got Jerick McKinnon, but Isaiah Pacheco has taken most of the snaps in terms of carries for the Chiefs. And so I feel like he's kind of the guy who we're looking at as like, let's just feed him. Let's just feed the guy and see what he does, because he's a hard runner. He's a fast runner. We've got a great offensive line, and I think it's really showing considering the fact that he has been taking most of the carries, and as of right now, he is averaging, 4.5, whatever it is specifically. It's I believe it's just under 5 yards a carry, which is just really, really good. So I think Isaiah Pacheco, especially going up against the Bears defense, that's not good. This could be a game where we give him the ball 20, 25 times, and I think it could be a game where we're looking at just quick points, and then, maybe halftime rolls around and we're up by 14, up by 21, and at that point, we're just trying to maintain a lead. And usually what teams do when that's the case is they just run the ball. They just try to run the clock out. So I could see Isaiah Pacheco having a big game, and I mean, honestly, if I got to put my money on somebody being the player of the game for the Chiefs, it's going to be him. I mean, come on, Isaiah Pacheco. I can see it happening. 25 carries, 112 yards is my official prediction. Maybe a touchdown. I'll say probably get the touchdown as well. That's my prediction. Hopefully I'm right. I mean, that'd be awesome. But anyway, I think that's about all I have to say about this Bears game. Should be a good one. Pretty excited about it. Looking forward to see more of Travis Kelce and Chris Jones back on this team. And we're looking good, man. We are looking very good. Setting ourselves up for the rest of the season. A big win last week against the Jaguars, going up against an easy Bears team. So we should be looking good in terms of collecting some wins, getting right back on top of the AFC. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next Chiefs chat. Peace out.